Right.
And there's various experts on things out here. If you've got any questions in the world about anything, just ask. And don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to leave anytime you want.
We're not being a very difficult person to deal with on a contract.
Yeah.
Or a witness.
I can't make up my mind on it.
That's one of the impressions that I got last time.
Well, you know, I just poked my head in the window periodically. I was late for start of the session. I don't know, maybe my tolerance is gone down with you or something. I just stuck my head in periodically. But what struck me was at the very end, the last few questions they took, one was from a person who wanted to know whether his old 8-bit CoCo hardware would still work, you know, on a new machine. The next one was from someone who was like, well, will newfangled 64-bit hardware still work on these new machines? And whether people still, it's sort of a contrary desires there, I would say. Oh, no,
I know you guys got questions about the Oh, okay. Well, we're going to take the hard ones first, are we? Yeah, okay, let's get the nasty ones out of the way. Okay, the users group has been stuck. For a bunch of reasons, I won't bore you with, but instead I'll tell you what, and it'll become apparent because I'll tell you what should be done. There needs to be a for-profit group, people in one spot who are doing this as a living, who have time, and we actually try to find clubs that would take over the group. That couldn't find any because everybody's willing to put in, say, a month or two at a time. But, you know, we're talking about a long kind of. And also, you know, as we talk about Atlanta, it really doesn't serve a purpose right now anymore. Back in the early days, when people were scattered and there was no online services and no way, no magazines or any place that you could get software from, it was the only thing that helped people together. And that only happened because people found out about it in the first place. It's kind of like Rainbow Magazine. Rainbow Magazine only reaches, you know, 1 or 2, 3% of the CoCo owners out there. Most people don't even know it exists. And so until you can reach these people, you know, it's a catch-22 situation. So, it's been going, because of the not-for-profit status, I think that's what has taken it downhill just ever since the beginning. So, no way. Plus, Microware did not want to do any support of it themselves, which their reasoning was that it would taint the group if they handled the mail or if they provided a CoCo form. So, in retrospect, that made a mistake. Any comment? Plain? Arrows?
Okay, what's who's handling all this time? Is it all being done with the PBS now? Rural educator.
Mostly on the networks. I would think that we start seeing some places to buy stuff in Rainbow. The Oscar magazine is apparently still around. I heard he's gone down. Is there an extra one?
I'm right. The Oscar magazine is continuing.
Good.
It has way into I'd rather not go bankrupt. Basically, just have no very much income for that this year. It seems to work out better than year.
This has been a bad year for everybody. Everybody I talked to, had people out here said they lost their jobs, or it's been a bad year. And
it will continue, and it's going on. The current issue of software prices Thursday evening. I picked it up. Ran on here Friday, and they were trying people machines out of the availability to pick it up. The app subscription, as soon as I get home, it's fail.
right, so basically it's the for-profit things that are going to work out. And that brings up another point. See, the Flipboard magazine went under, as we know. That's partly because advertisers didn't pay their bills. But the other part is that I was thinking last night, when we see a lot of wait-and-see attitude, I'll wait till the 3rd or 4th or 5th issue before I subscribe. Well, you just killed the sucker right there. And then people say, well, gee, why did that magazine stay around? Why did this thing stay around? It's because you shouldn't couldn't buy it. You know, these things can only go for so long before you wait. So it's well worth, I think, anything supporting it in the beginning. You never know what road to. Rainbow is a great example. Back when it was 2 pages of Xerox staple pages, you guys remember that? I had friends of mine who subscribed to it, you know, and they thought, well, you know, the price is outrageous at the time because it was 2 pages a month. You know, a lot of copy off CompuServe. But they said, they thought to themselves, no, there's no telling what might happen. And, you know, if nobody had bought it, it would just die in the month. So instead what happened, Bonnie's had a nice new building.
I know I got my car where they buy and hot CoCo, like them,
Color computer magazine also. Wasn't it hot CoCo in the market because they swore that the CoCo was dead in 1983 or something? Nice move. Nice call. Nice call. So, I know. So anytime you see anything come up, I would say it's worth a bet. You know, I mean, you spend less money doing almost anything. I'm at fault too. I haven't subscribed to the Hogg yet. And yet I paid like $40 for the local police ball or something the other day. Now, which would have benefited me more, right? Which one? Yeah, doesn't matter if it's stopped or not, right? I want to. Anyway, anything else on that? Also, okay, the other nasty thing is, of course, somebody's going to ask, is low to upgrade, right? Yeah. Well, I guess basically the lawyers are fighting it out right now, so, you know, lawyers don't know it. Any lawyers here? We're probably slam lawyer. So, it's just a matter of waiting to see what happens. Yeah.
Okay, what is this? I may be the only one in the room that doesn't know this, but was Candy going to bring that out, or what? Just what is this?
Yeah, I guess I can tell the story now. But, let's see, how long ago was it? 1988? Okay. 1988. Yeah. I guess in spring of 1988, first heard rumblings that they wanted to do an upgrade to level 2. If you like the level 1 version 2 upgrade, you know, it's supposed to be above 2. And, of course, most of us have been doing some messing around with it anyway. Is Ken Myers here? Ken?
He couldn't make it this year.
Yeah, all right. So you all know Ken Myers, he did the G-Shell Plus patches and stuff. And so, started feeling around it, and that fall, Candy decided to go ahead with the upgrades. And actually, it wasn't an upgrade at first, so it was supposed to be with a bug fix. And, but they can't charge for bug fixes, you see. So you have to upgrade something. So you can charge it. So they said, well, okay, throw in some of the stuff that you guys already have, this Shell Plus, some of these other things, and then we'll do that. So, supposed to work on it like from September to December. And the reason why they didn't come out right away is my fault, because we kept finding more bugs. They were just niggling things, the things that people have found out here, like trying to use menus and overlay windows. Did anybody try to do that? You can't do it because the system was mistaken. And so as time went on, we kept going, and Candy, my work kept saying, well, okay, keep going. Because we all thought the CoCo was going to be sold forever, right? And kept adding things, and by June or July of '89, it had overlapping windows, it had everything. It was a beauty. You couldn't crash it, not to see your life. But the name tag, it had stuff from OS 9 6000 and time accounting. It had everything. It had everything. Yeah. There's about a dozen of us use it daily, and it's